in your own voice. I'm going to say this in your own voice. You are blasphemous. What you said, your comments, it is blasphemous. So you don't care about your daughter, huh? You don't care about your kids, huh? As long as it don't happen to your kids, you don't care about no other kids out there, huh? Fuck everybody else's kids. They ain't no concern to you. You're dismissing the fact that this man in his own island for many, many years trafficked young little girls. But you don't give a fuck about that. You don't care because you're Stephen A. Smith. That is blasphemous. Stephen A. Smith, let me tell you something, bro. Fuck you. I'm gonna tell you straight up, fuck you. You trying to tell me that your comments towards what this man and other big politicians and government officials and people within these quotes and industries did to these kids, it's no importance to you? You don't care? That's what you saying? I got you. You know what, Stephen A. Smith? As long as it don't happen to my kids, I'm fine. I ain't worried about no other kids. They can go ahead and molest and groom and rape and traffic other kids. I don't give a damn. That's exactly what you're implementing. Does the Epstein files even exist? What? If they don't exist, why you think Donald Trump is so afraid? Why you think he's distracting it with shutting down the government? Number one, taking away SNAP benefits. 2, distracting by bombing other countries. 3, not even putting no cent in this issue, knowing that he is implemented in every category when it comes to them Epstein files and information within the emails. But you talk about you don't care? Number one, you're not in the political game. Number 2, you don't know shit about the political game. You don't know shit about Democrats. You don't know shit about Republicans. But you want to be an Uncle Tom. You don't care? So that just specifically, you know what, 93Z is so right. You are Uncle Tom. I have lost all my respect for you. In this debate, I have no disregard, and I have no regard, and I have no respect when it comes to your comments and what you say. You don't care? You have no importance? You got no type of saying so in what? The victims, young little girls that were trafficked by these individuals, by these monsters. Look at this man's face. The way he's looking at Stephen A. Smith like, what? What did you just say? So you don't care, huh? You don't care about the other parents whose kids were victimized and were raped and brutally, tortured in that sense, huh? You don't give a damn, huh? You don't give a damn about the parents that went months, maybe years, trying to find their kids in these islands or wherever they were trafficked at. You don't care, huh? But this is your comments. This is what you said out your own damn mouth. Stephen A. Smith has made several comments regarding the Jeffrey Epstein files, stating initially that he didn't care about the details because they wouldn't affect the lives of most Americans, and criticizing the timing of the release as a political tactic. He has since addressed the subsequent backlash and maintained his stance. Fuck you. Initial comments and stance during appearance on News Nation with Chris Como, who used to work for CNN and got fired. By the way, big ups to him. In July 2025, Smith expressed a lack of interest in the Epstein files and suggested that the American... Oh my God, bro. Oh, no. It's like, you know what? I don't care. Do they even exist? Why are we talking about it? That has no significant meaning to the people in America. People in America don't care. They don't give a damn. They only just criticize him. Criticizing on what? This is an important issue. You got kids, you dumbass. Wow. I can't believe people like this, dog. But let's continue. care either, as the information would impact the daily lives of most citizens. He argued there were more pressing global issues to focus on. Uncle Tom ass motherfucker trying to defend the mother. Oh man, this is what you call Uncle Tom to the fullest. Uncle Tom working 100% Samuel L. Jackson type shit, Django type shit, huh? Wow. But it also states political commentary and timing. Smith has reportedly criticized the timing of the files releases, particularly in the lead up to the 2025 general election. He questioned why the files were being released during the current administration when they could have been made public 4 years prior during the Biden administration. This dude, I see this dude don't know nothing about political. I see this dude don't know nothing about the government. He don't. He suggested that the timing was a political maneuver by Democrats and accused Donald Trump of using other issues, which is true. Donald Trump, to distract the momentation, that's exactly what he did, such as the Washington Commanders name. This ain't about football. It's about little kids being trafficked, you dumbass. To distract from the Epstein scandal. You dumb. You don't know nothing about political. Stay in sports, dog. Stay in basketball. Stay doing what you're doing. Because right now, you look like a fucking idiot. You see? So you don't care about the parents who want justice for their kids, who want justice for what their kids went through, who want justice for the suffering and torturing and the lack of injustice or what the justice has provided for them, and especially their victims, their families. You dumbass. Response to backlash. Smith faced significant criticism on social media from the public for his perceived indifference to child abuse and sex trafficking. Exactly my point, you dumbass. Is response to the backlash, Smith doubled down on his comments during an interview with TMZ, stating, "I don't care about the criticism because everyone has an opinion." Yeah, and I see you got an Uncle Tom opinion. If you ask me, you got kids, you stupid ass, and you gonna tell me that you don't care? You dumb. He is paid for his opinion, which is based on the facts present. He is paid. Listen to that. He is paid. Let me hush, dog. He is just calling it like I see it as part of his job. Exactly, Uncle Tom looking ass. He dismissed the outrage, asserting his right to his opinion and emphasizing his belief that the constant focus on the files, as in is an obsession that doesn't change the average person's life. He continues to discuss the topic on his various platforms, including the Sirius XM show and his Facebook page. Man, look, F your Facebook page and F everything else you talking about. I don't want to hear none of that. You just said to the parents, you just said to the victims, you just said to every victim that went through the Epstein torment, along with other government officials, you don't care about their feelings, what they're going through, and talking about, yeah, it should have been released 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. When you deal with powerful people like that, it's the powerful people that have to make the change. And to your acknowledgement, that's bullshit, what you talking about. Because if they the ones that could pull it out, why hide it? Why? Because there's reasons why to hide it. And I know you could get that into your head. You understand what I'm saying? You said it yourself. It was a distraction. So the victims and the families of the victims that want to pursue it, they have no other choice but to wait, because the powerful, the machine, are the ones that are withholding everything for these victims can get justice, you dumbass. Criticism of Stephen A. Smith stance on the Jeffrey Epstein files center on accusations of being tone deaf to the severity of the crimes, hypocrisy regarding his past comments, and popularizing capital narrative over the gravity of child sex trafficking. Key criticism include insensitivity to victims and the nature of the crimes. Critics have labeled his position as tone deaf and accuse him of downplaying a deeply troubled case involving sexual abuse and exploitation of minors. No, I'm so pissed off right now. His public declaration of "nor do I care" about the details and the suggested clients list was met with significant backlash from people who believe such a serious criminal investigation deserves public attention and transparency. Hypocrisy and shifting stance. Observers pointed out perceived inconsistency in his position. In 2024, when discussing rumors linking late-night host Jimmy Kimmel to the list, Smith strongly condemned jokes about the subject, stating Jeffrey Epstein ain't nothing to joke about. His later indifference was seen by critics as a sudden and inexplicable flip from moral outrage to indifference. Political prioritization. Smith's focus on. Well, I can't believe this dude. Wow, bro. Amazing, dog. Man, people like this don't deserve a platform, don't deserve to be respected, don't even deserve to be looked at as a man, you Uncle Tom looking ass. Smith's focus on the timing of the files released as a political tactic by Democrats led to criticism that he was more concerned with political point scoring and narratives than the pursuit of justice. By questioning why the files weren't released during the previous administration, some felt he was trivializing the online criminal allegations and alleging his comments with the defense of political figures mentioned in the files. This connection from public concern. Smith's assertion that the information ain't going to affect the lives of over 200 to 300 million Americans. You Uncle Tom selling out son of a bitch. And that will be just fine with or without knowing whether or not there was really a client list was heavily criticized. This was viewed as a dismissal of the public's right to know. So basically, exactly, they withheld all the information because if this shit would have gone out, it would have been a bombshell. And the government are the type of people, just like John F. Kennedy said, they bury secrets. They are very good at doing that. They bury everything that will expose the government for what they are. Why you think John F. Kennedy got assassinated, you Uncle Tom looking ass? Wow, bro, I can't believe it, bro. This dude, bro, oh my God. Are you serious, dog? Wow. About potential high-level corruption and a significant social justice. Exactly my point. Perceived lack of moral responsibility. Some critics, as noted in social media responses, question his integrity and moral compass, implying that he cares more about money, thank you so much, with his Uncle Tom looking ass, and his public persona than about morals, no values, just money. Exactly. 93Z, you deserve the fucking award because you called it out. This is an Uncle Tom looking ass. Wow, I can't even believe I have respect for this dude, bro. Despite the backlash, Smith has remained unrepentant stating he is just calling it how he sees it based on the facts present to him, and that he is paid for his opinion. So basically, fuck what people are going through, fuck what the parents are going through, fuck what the victims are going through, fuck what every kid that was sex trafficked through him and his government friends and his powerful friends did to every child and to every victim. Forget them. I don't care. I get paid. I go home to my kids. I go home to my big house. I go home to my millions. I don't care, because why? It's not going to affect nobody in America. They don't care either. Boy, if that's not Uncle Tom behavior at his finest, I don't know what it is. Wow, bro. This dude, bruh. I can't respect Stephen A. Smith no more, dog. I can't do it, bro. This right here, and for him to have the audacity and disrespect the families, the victims, and everyone that went through the sex trafficking, the nature, the improper behavior of torturing these victims and doing what they did to these victims. What? Wow. You know what's sadder, Stephen A. Smith, Uncle Tom looking ass? You don't even know how many and how many years they did this to. The list must be long as hell. I'm talking about long. So you don't care about the ways that these victims feel, what they're going through, the way of seeing life now. You know what I'm saying? What they have to deal with on an everyday basis to get back on their regular, you know what I'm saying, everyday normal life. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if they have to go through therapy, to go see a psychiatrist, counselors. You know what I'm saying? Some of them might not even be who they used to be at one point, thinking about suicide, killing themselves because they feel less important or like nobody cared, and that's why it was done to them. You don't know what these victims are going through. You Uncle Tom, look, you need Jesus in your life. You need Jesus in your life bad, bro. You need God, and for the love of God, you have lost your mind. You have come to a point that now all people are gonna do now is criticize you. And you know what? I mean this with the utmost respect to the victims. I myself am a victim. I'm not even finna get into that. And that's one thing that pissed me off. You don't think about what the victims are going through. You don't think about the pain and the suffering. Yeah, I'm one of those that had to endure shit like that when I was a kid. You stupid bitch. And you know what? A subscriber just gave me an advice. And there's people like you that like to sue. There's people like you that like to disrespect and this type of shape, way, or form. So I'm going to just say this in the most proper, most calmest way that I can. It's people like you that make the world worse, Stephen A. Smith. There's people like you that lets us further know that there's people out there in your type of common denominator and behavior and just option that just don't care about people that really have gone through that type of situation or circumstances in their life. There's people like you that just laugh at people and disrespect people that really have gone through that in life. There's people like you that should not be respected or be looked at as a man because you're gonna live a normal life. To you, it's no problem. Let's say it happened to one of your daughters, man. Let's say it happened to one of your nieces or nephew or sister or mother or grandmothers. God willing, it never happens, man, because I would never want to wish that on nobody. But you know what? There's people like you that don't know nothing and got their head so far stuck up their butthole and their butt crack that instead of being sensitive about conversations and matters in these type of conversations, that instead, because you're getting paid to give an opinion, that your opinion should have any type of factor or any type of respect within the words that you choosing to say, it speaks highly of who you really are. You are an Uncle Tom ass brother. You are an Uncle Tom to these people that pay you. 93 Zay is absolutely right about you. And you know what? You are going to continue to get roasted and disrespected. The families that have kids, that have those that went through that Epstein list, you should give them an apology, and you should apologize to them for your comments and your disrespectful comments or opinion, which you shouldn't even have said nothing. You should have kept your mouth shut and just kept doing what you're doing. My thing with you is how you conducted yourself in these interviews, how you disrespected the families, especially the victims that were and that are on that list. You should be able to be a man and admit that you was wrong and give all of them an apology for your lack of words and your disrespect and for your puss-ass opinion, Uncle Tom. I can't see myself respecting you ever again. Man, what happened to the Stephen A. Smith that was about sports? That was about, the debates and, football and, just being the man that was so passionate about just sports. You want to go ahead and get in here and talk about you don't care? It doesn't matter because the 300 Americans that stay in America are going to continue living, giving no criticism, no thought, or no type of opinion of how they feel about all this happening? You should be ashamed of yourself, man. But I'm going to end this video by saying this. When you go home, look at your family. And then look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself. Close your eyes while you do that and ask yourself, what if Epstein and the government officials that were with him would have done that to your kids? Think about that for a minute. For everybody else, y'all leave your comments down below. We'll go from there. This is a very sensitive matter to me because I went through this when I was a kid, and my heart goes out to the millions that have gone through this by people like Epstein. Let me just stop right there because I don't want my channel being deleted. I really don't. But please drop your comments. Please be respectful about this matter. You know what I'm saying? Please don't come and disrespect. If you've been through it, y'all drop your comments. Tell me how it has affected your life. I mean, what you've been through ever since, you know what I'm saying? You've been through that. Have you gotten help, through therapy or counselor? I mean, has it even driven you to commit suicide or even to think about committing suicide? I mean, just come here and just let it all out because I'm somebody that understands and respects the fact. You understand? Please, because there's hundreds of millions of people that are going through this and a lot of them face this by themselves. Well, guess what? You're not alone. And if you need help, please find help, get help, try to escape, or find someone that can help you. Because if you don't, it might be your last day walking on the planet Earth. This is your boy Chico Black. This is one of the deepest videos I've ever done. I'm so pissed off, but it is. God bless everybody. God bless all the victims and every child, women, even boys that are going through this, especially when it comes to sex trafficking. Man, it is disgusting. And I can't believe that this Uncle Tom looking ass right here had the audacity to say what he said. But y'all comment me down below and tell me how y'all feel about this matter. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all go ahead and comment down below. God bless. Peace.